So as we know, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very easy to upset the leftists, the liberals, anything you do or say that goes against their worldview, their political views, that is it, they have a total meltdown. And this time, as you can see, it is Starbucks employees who just simply can't handle what the Trump administration is doing because apparently ICE deported 2 employees that were in the country illegally. And obviously, these people seem to think people should be allowed to go into a country illegally. They don't think it's a crime. So apparently Starbucks employees across America, well, they decided to protest. Just make the coffee, and that's it, man. That's all you're there to do. But before we get into this absolutely insane story, if you could, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to leave a like rating as it really, really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this one. So Outkick have gone ahead and reported, and this is probably one of the best headlines I've ever seen. Pink-haired, snot-nosed Starbucks baristas are protesting Donald Trump in such a silly way. Completely agree there. Great news for everyone today. Insufferable, disgusting, woke virtue signaling Starbucks has decided to protest Donald Trump because Big Bad ICE apparently deported a couple of employees who were here illegally. Left is right, up is down, and common sense is hard to find. What are these people doing? You just saved yourself a burnt cup of coffee and $20. Yeah, definitely not worth $20. What a way to start the weekend. Is basically passive income. Thank you, Mr. President. But seriously, just look at this little protest the pink-haired baristas at Starbucks put on this week. All for the clicks, all for show, all for the pandering. They don't know the first thing about any of this, but they pull crap like this because they live in TikTok world, which is a fairy tale. Hilarious, yeah. Today, a lot of people, especially these people, live in the TikTok world, and it's absolutely destroying society and their brains. Get them, Starbucks. My God, it's perfect. Stop working for a few minutes. That'll show them, unless that makes your co-worker legal. I'm not sure what the goal is here beyond helping out the dunks across the street, of course. These people, again, were illegal and they're protesting because they got deported. How does that make any sense? Which brings me to my next most obvious point, Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, I keep the donuts in the name, even though they tried to delete it. It's so much better than Starbucks, it's laughable. Seriously, I don't know how people drive down the road and see both options and voluntarily choose Starbucks. For starters, it cost $1 billion more than Dunks. That's not even hyperbole, it's fact. The coffee is also just gross. Nobody has ever said, I'd love a hot cup of Starbucks coffee right now. That's because it's bitter and disgusting, much like the woke liberals. Clearly, whoever made this article is not a fan of Starbucks. You also have no clue how to order anything. This is by far the worst part about Starbucks. Because that place is run by a bunch of snobs, years ago they decided they would change up the measurement system literally used by every single restaurant in this country. Small, medium or large. There. Simple. It's a universal language. But then go to Starbucks and it's the wild, wild west. Tall, grande, venti, short and Trenta. What the hell? What is this article, man? What the hell is Trenton? Nobody knows, but Starbucks makes it an option. Anyway, go out and enjoy dunks this morning, or better yet, a local coffee shop downtown. Yeah, I know this article is mocking Starbucks and whatever, but always support local coffee shops more than Starbucks and anything else. They're going to be more expensive, but at least they ain't a bunch of virtue signalers. Worst comes to worst, wow is always... dependable. And we're going to check out this video footage of the protest. This has to be one of the funniest articles I've read in such a long time. But here we have Josh Dunlap, who has posted on X, employees from Starbucks across the US stop working for a few minutes to protest illegal immigrants being deported. And as you can see, the video is captioned here, ICE took 2 of our union siblings. Oh man, does anybody else just feel like society is just getting dumber and dumber? I don't know what is going on, but the further we go on into the future, people are losing their intelligence at a very rapid rate. Let's check out this video. Oh, wait, hold on. A mask. Why am I not surprised? Whilst the other person isn't wearing one. It all just makes total sense, doesn't it? Why are you still wearing one? Oh man. Wow. Aren't you also stunning and brave? Across the country, we stopped working for a few minutes to deliver a message to Starbucks and ICE. And I'm sure... it's very impactful. Union busting is an attack on our civil rights, including freedom of speech. Right, and when Starbucks tries to bust our union, it aligns itself with Trump's authoritarian cronies. Just last week, ICE detained whoever. Her arrest is a clear attack on her and all of our freedom of speech. Right. Can we just calm down a second? I'm trying to read this out. Whether you're Starbucks or ICE, if you mess with one of us, you mess with all 10k plus of us. I mean, you're more than welcome to leave as well. You know, if you hate the country that much, no one's stopping you from leaving. But it is always easier to be a victim in the country that is comfortable than go ahead and actually leave. These people make it seem like America is the worst country in the world. Absolutely not. I have been there many, many times now. It's a beautiful place. And I'm just glad, so happy for America, they now have the Trump administration who is, you know, putting the foot down and saying, nah, this can't go on. But obviously these very stunning and brave individuals, think very differently to the rest of the world, don't they? Fire them all. Dang it, missed it. Idiots, flakes, worst coffee in the world, 0 stars. Wow, these are not serious people. No, they're not. Their brains aren't serious either. I don't know. The amount of brain cells that have been lost. It is crazy. Leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on this very stunning and brave protest by these Starbucks employees. What are your thoughts on them doing this? I'd like to know. If you have enjoyed, once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video, but until next time, it has been your host, JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.